Alright guys, welcome back to war number 6. This one's got some good fights and some rough ones. So let's get it started. We've got Magneto, Iceman, and Warlock, and we're starting on path 9 again. This time we've got Havoc again. We had him last time, and this time we do a much better job against this Havoc. Now, I threw on an invulnerability boost just because I got hit in the corner, but this time I'm able to evade his heavy in the corner no problem, get onto the poison phase, and get some damage off. So again, this one is a protect war, so I don't have to worry about, on this fight, about triggering protection. But we're going to have some issues with protection later, and maybe if anyone has some tips, they can let me know in the comments. There's going to be a boss fight that's going to have some protection issues, and I need to, definitely would love some clarification on it. So we'll get there. But for now, here we're doing a pretty good job. Bait another heavy in the corner, drop a nice special 2 with the poison damage, like a timer on. Again, here we're in the incinerate phase again. Just hit into his block there to get some spacing. Again, there we go. Bait another heavy. We're back into the poison phase. We're doing a good job this time. Again, incinerate phase. Just got to back out. Bait is heavy in the corner again. One more time, nice and clean. Back into the poison phase, and he's down. So much better job on that one. Next is this Hyperion, who is a large champion, and it's on this hazard shift node, but it also has power focus 1, which means even though he's gaining power, it's going to be a lot less after his, after he gets 1 bar of power. So he will be gaining it just slower than usual, which is just extra helpful on this node. So yeah, it was an extra bonus. Like I was prepared with Iceman that if I have to eat in a special 3 that I can, but I don't even think I have to because the power gain is slowed. So it's pretty straightforward Iceman against Hyperion fight here on Hazard Shift. I do keep getting these like unique counters on Hazard Shift, like where it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to bring in exactly who I'd want maybe for Phase 2. And actually for this war, we actually switch up Phase 2. I actually go into Path 8 on Phase 2 and have a nice difficult time with an immortal abomination, and we'll see that soon. So next, I don't have to take any of the minis, but I've got, this is a mini on the right side, the Encroaching Stun Guardian, but I've got Magneto for this fight, so I just have to keep tabs of the Encroaching Stun timer, which is not too bad, but I think I do have to like throw whiff one special 1 just to get the timer gone. So like here, I just have to whiff 1 because I messed up my the evade on that first special 1, but I didn't take much damage, so it wasn't too bad. That's how it's done properly. Again, looking at the Encroaching Stun timer, combo into a special 2, and it works out great. Just block that special 2, not a problem. Bait another special 1. And then here again, I'm going to get off my special 2. It did work, but I threw another special 1 just in case. And then here I'm backing off, baiting his special, and he dies from the bleeds expire. Next, we did this one last time with Guillotine 29, and she had a charge, and we used the pre-fight, and we had Doc Ock, Mr. Fantastic synergy. This time we're just going in with Warlock, and as you can see, I had gone in once, and I don't know if I got a call or something happened with where the game kind of froze on me, and I lost my I didn't get the recording, and and I lost once already, so I was kind of pissed off going into this fight that I'd blown one death already. And here I go in, and the goal is to try and keep up the infections and try and keep him power drained as much as possible. Now, looking back, I probably shouldn't ever throw those special ones. I should probably have just tried to slow play this one as much as possible and go with only special threes. But hindsight is 2020. So here, you just get. I kept using the special one here also to get myself out of the corner. It's a very difficult fight because he's got the redoubled determination, so he's gaining a ton of power. Plus these like special ones and stuff keep putting debuffs on himself. Now I am trying to use the willpower against him so that he's always getting power drained, but it worked for almost the entire fight. And there I take a special 2 on the block, but it's a ton of damage. So I think at this point, there you can see like my previous screen recording came in, which was not at a great time. And then there, again, I had him almost down. I was losing health. I tried to get in as much damage as possible. He backdraft intercepted me, and that was kind of annoying. So I heal back up and finish it. But yeah, that was a frustrating fight there. So there was not much I can do on this one. So I'll definitely learn from it, and if I had to do it again, I would change the playstyle a little bit. But happy I got through it, but disappointed in the performance. Here we're going Iceman with against this Venom, and here it's rich get richer, so he's constantly going to be gaining power. I do have I think I had an invulnerability boost on, and I've got the I've got the ice armor just in case. But here, he just kept throwing special 2s, which on the one hand works out great because I don't have to eat a special 3, but I'm just taking a ton of block damage on the special 2s because I am not going to risk trying to do an evade on a special 2. So I like from Venom. So I'm just going to keep eating those blocks, and I'll just keep getting as much damage as I can. Keep throwing those special ones, put on some frostbites, and try and detonate them with those heavies, and that's how I'm going to get as much damage. I've also got those weaknesses on me, so every time I'm close to him, I'm like building up these weaknesses, and then it's just a slow fight, but at least I got through it without dropping another death here. Next, we've got Magneto against this kinetic transference power from afar Iron Man Infinity War, but he is #metal, so that power gain from power from afar, sometimes it triggers, but most of the time, like right now, it is not there. You can see there it does trigger, but sometimes it does, like right now, it's gone. So it depends. It kind of comes and goes this fight, but for the most part, it worked out in my favor there. So I kind of slow played at this one, just getting damage. I wasn't really gonna. I'm not great at. I'm not a reparry guy, so I'm not gonna get those in here. I wasn't able to get a bunch of parries against Iron Man Infinity War, so I'm just taking him out the old-fashioned way. Evade the special 2. There, even I do get a couple heavy counters off, but there I think I actually got parried, but the magnetism didn't stun myself. So that was great. A little lucky there. but I don't have to worry about his final like 15%. I can just freely attack into him, so this is great. Easy solo. Next, we've got Guillotine 2099 in the boss circle with, recovery and like the heal. Like if she's got the healing buff at the end, then she's going to be unblockable, but I don't have to worry about that. I don't even have to worry about her invisibility. This fight, I'm just going to parry and heavy up to a special 3, drop 1 special 3, and that's all she wrote. So this one I don't even have to worry about. See, her special 1 isn't going to power drain me there. That one, I do get power drained a bit because I completely missed that evade. But that's the best part with Magneto here, that her power drain is not going to work for the most part. I can build up to over 40 prowess charges, drop a special 3, and I don't have to worry about the unblockable because Magneto just shreds her. Alright, next we've got the thumbnail fight for this war. We've got Mephisto against Dragon Man on Hazard Shift in the boss circle. I kept thinking to myself, who would be the ideal counter here? Because we didn't really have anyone great for it. I tried it a little bit with Magneto before, a little bit with Warlock in the past, but it's very hard to do it with those two because one, you're not guaranteed, and one you have to play around with. So here, look what happens to the power game of Dragon Man. Mephisto's soul imprisonment doesn't let it start at the beginning, and it never comes back for the rest of the fight. So all I gotta do is get enough damage in, which is a little tricky. I did trigger Protect with that special too, so I'm gonna have to throw an intercept in here to remove that. And then I'm just gonna think I stay away from special 2s for the rest of the fight. I do throw my special 3, and it will power drain him, which is always good. Power drain him down to 0. Now I just got to squeeze in 1 intercept if I can here. There we go. So we got the intercept, and now we're just going to stick with some special 1s. Now, using the special 1s is getting some damage because he's not incinerate immune. The only problem with that is I am taking away my ability to take a hit. So if I do, I'm going to take a ton of block damage in this fight. There, that was probably the worst of it. In terms of just missing out on that evade. There's just so many evades on this special 1. And I don't have willpower on the junior account, or else I think I would have just been healing from those active incinerates. So if you have Mephisto and you use him like there, it's an active debuff. So I probably would have gotten a bunch of willpower healing. It's probably on my list of things I probably should do on my junior account. But even without it, I'm still able to get this fight down. Definitely one of the more frustrating fights that you can have are these Dragon Mans. But without having to worry about the power game, it makes it a lot easier to sit there and bait specials. Now, Mephisto's damage output isn't great here, and even if I do try to do the special 2, I was triggering Protect, so I'm just trying to get as much damage in as I can. Spam those special 1s here. Get as much of that incinerate damage taking. Counter is heavy there with another one. So in the end, I was very happy with how this went, because getting the solo here was just a nice move here. So if I can do that as backup, that'd be great. Now here's my biggest problem, is this Sasquatch. It is a monster 6-star rank 3 Sasquatch. I bring in Void. I've got the Omega Red for extra damage on the intimidating debuffs, and I've got the guidance from white bags. Now you can see at the beginning, I'm doing like 3,000, 2,000 plus medium attacks, crits, and I'm feeling pretty confident that I can just keep up the same rotation. I don't think my damage is going to be doing anything more. Yeah, it might go up a little bit with Fear of the Void up, but for the most part, I don't think I'm going to trigger Protect here. So I'm just going to keep up doing the same things. Even when I have a dex and I go in and get the guaranteed crit, I'm getting over 3,000, maybe even 3,500. I think even I get over 4,000 without triggering Protect here. Now even with Fear of the Void up, I go in and attack. 3,700 there. I think at this point I'm thinking, okay, I can just keep up this thing. I'm not going to trigger Protect. I'm going to be fine. Okay, I get a little intercept there. Again, no Protect. Then, as the fight goes on, I do get another debuff on him, which shouldn't change the amount of damage that I'm doing at this point in terms of an attack per hit. But here I go in, and 2,200, and I trigger Protect. So I'm not sure what's going on here, because I'll go back in and attack, and I don't trigger Protect. But then I go ahead again, and there I do not trigger Protect with like a 4,000 hit crit. And then I come in here again with a 2,500 hit crit, and I trigger Protect. So I cannot figure out for the life of me why the 4,000 hit didn't count, but the 2,000 hit counted. And now all of a sudden, now he's at 4 stacks of Protect. So I don't know why I was triggering Protection that much. So it was a little frustrating at this point. Now I've got to try and figure out how am I going to throw some intercepts, because the damage is not doing its job. So I bait the special 2, and now I grab an intercept. Now he's down to 2 stacks of Protection. And I get another intercept to get him down to 1 stack of Protection. And there, I throw another special 1, and it doesn't. There, at that point, that's just frustrating. I took a hit there, and now I'm taking damage. I don't have any willpower to recover from it a little bit. I get in as much damage as I can here, but I'm kind of toast. I end up accidentally pushing him to a special 3. And I did think that there was one point when I got hit, I had lost my indestructible, and I didn't realize it. And then when I pushed him to special 3 for a moment, I'm like, oh, I have an indestructible. Then I realized that I had lost it already, and he goes and he hits me. So a little frustrating there. I go back in, try and get him down with the second time, because I'd already still taken off almost half of him. And this one also doesn't go as planned, so it was a little frustrating on the boss here, and was lucky enough to have teammates to come in and finish him off. So here, similar thing. They're getting off mediums, special 1s, not triggering Protect, and then at a certain point, I think it triggers with there, 3,000, 2,000, no Protect. So again, feeling pretty good about it. Especially because of his healing in his like final 40%. I really wanted someone like Void here to take him down. Beta special 2. Again, a special 1, don't have no Protect issues. And now I start again, where my mediums, after I bait his heavy, trigger a Protect. The special 1, fine, that one doesn't protect, triggers Protect. So it was just very hard here for me to figure out when Protect is and is not going to trigger on this fight. So now he's got like 4 stacks of Protect again, and he's not doing any damage. I'm a little frustrated at this point, and it doesn't work out in my favor. But yeah, luckily we got teammates that came in to clean it up. But if anyone knows exactly why I was triggering Protect, and if there's anything I could do in this fight to avoid it, other than, intercepting constantly, then let me know, and I'll improve for the next one. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.